Well, hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Julia Royston of VK Royston Publishing and Royal Media and Publishing and the coaching community, the book business bosses, as well as the host of Live Your Best Life, heard every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on envision-radio.com. So I am super excited for an evening with some other hosts of envision-radio.com, pleased to bring them to you, introduce you to their shows, the products and services, and the many things that they have to offer. And just really want to introduce the host of envision-radio.com, where praise meets talk. And so I'm super excited to have these hosts with me. And today we are the Envision Radio family, and I'm so excited for all that's happening with them and in their lives. So we're going to start off with Miss Alfrea Riley Moore. And I'm going to get everybody else off. Hey, lady, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So I want you to introduce yourself to our audience. Tell us where you're from. Tell us where people can find you on social media, because I know when we go live, people are finding people on social media as well as Googling them and all that good stuff. So tell us where we can find you on social media as well as your website.
Awesome. Yes, ma'am. So I'm Alfrea Riley Moore. As she stated, I am the host of Melanin Schoology on envision-radio.com. And I am also the founder and publisher of Melanated Gold Homeschool Magazine. Our show is about homeschooling, parenting, and everything in between, because you just can't separate the two. It's a lifestyle. So I bring on guests that we talk about a variety of topics that relate to anything that has to do with having small people at your house. And as we all know, the face of homeschooling is changing. It doesn't look like the traditional soccer mom that one would think of for homeschooling. It's Black and it's brown, and it's grandparents and it's parents and it's aunties and uncles. So we talk about all of those things that go along with it. And you can find us every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on envision-radio.com. Also, check out our website, www.melanatedhomeschoology.com, and on the same hashtags on Instagram and Facebook. So we're there as well.
Wonderful. Okay, so I need two more nuggets, because I know that the face of homeschooling has really changed. You know, when we said homeschooling, that you're right. That was the soccer mom. Those were those ladies who had the ability to just stay home because they made that choice. And so, what are two things given different with homeschooling? We've gone through COVID, and I think most students are going to go back into the building, but what if something happens again? You know, what if we have to do the hybrid model, or whether your family just chooses, let's just stay at home. So what are two things that you really want people to get from your show to help them with that process?
Well, one, because homeschooling and having your children at home you can't separate the two. So whether your child homeschools, whether they go to public school, private school, hybrid school, whatever the case may be, your kids are still watching you. So whether you think so or not, you are homeschooling them. So from our show, we're going to give you lots of tools and advice. We're going to tell you about some struggles that we had and how we overcame them, in ways that you can make just having your child at home a more pleasurable experience, in ways that you can continue to teach them and let them watch you become the person that they want to be when they grow up.
Exactly. Excellent. My dad was a teacher. My mother was home with us, and it was a wonderful experience for us. So I trust that young people around the world will be able to have that same experience. Okay, so how can people can connect with you to get your magazine or your other materials and resources?
Mm-hmm. So the magazine, of course, is Melanated Gold Homeschool Magazine. And what I love most about our magazine is that we have all homeschooling moms and dads write for us. So they share all of their experiences and things that they've overcome. And you can find that at www.melanatedgoldhomeschool.com. And on Instagram, I believe it's melanatedgold_homeschool mag. And if you're interested in writing for the magazine, we have those options available as well. And I will be speaking at a couple of conferences. The most recent one is going to be the Melanated Homeschool Conference. So I think Dr. Worston can maybe post something about that or mention it.
Sure, sure. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be posting about that, and we're going to be speaking more upcoming. Follow us on social media because I have it on my Facebook cover. An upcoming event that we have together to be talking more in depth about homeschooling. So share, tag, comment. Please share this video too as well, so that those that are interested and need more information, resources, and tools about homeschooling, and we'll have an in-depth, more in-depth conversation about homeschooling. And bring your questions, write them down, whatever there are. I as a retired teacher for 22 years, there's not, it's like, I don't want to do a dumb question. There are no dumb questions.
No.
You just need to make sure that everybody gets the information they need so that they can provide what's best for their family. Thank you so much, Ms. Moore. Fantastic. We'll be looking for the Melanated Homeschoolology every Saturday at 2 p.m.
That's right. Thank you.
Excellent.
All right.
Wonderful, wonderful. So all those homeschoolers, homeschool moms out there, follow Miss Alfrea Riley Moore. Now, coming up next is Miss Jill Pryor. Hey, lady, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing really, really good. Okay, so introduce yourself to the community and let everybody know what you do and where we can find you on social media and your website.
Definitely. Well, I'm Giovanni Pryor, and I'm an enrolled agent, and I'm the host of Life in the Tax Lane right here on Envision Radio. And we do a show every Wednesday, and we just really bring the most up-to-date information because everything is changing with this pandemic. There's so much to keep up with, and everybody needs, that go-to place for trusted information, right? So you guys can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram at Life in the Tax Lane. We even have a couple of locations here in Louisville because we do operate and offer all kinds of tax preparation services at Syndicate Tax here in the West End. So
wonderful, wonderful. Now, are you available online to provide services? Yes.
We offer remote services because, we had to get with the pandemic, everything changed. So now we have mobile apps where you can literally upload your documents, or if you just want a consultation, we can totally do it through Zoom or, technology is amazing these days.
Isn't it a beautiful thing? I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So give us your website again so people can access you and email you in regards to those services.
Definitely. It's www.syndicatetax.net. And you can view a list of our services. You can find our locations, and you can even just send us messages if you just have questions, because everybody's got questions, right?
All right. Oh yeah. Especially about your taxes. Nobody wants to get in trouble with the IRS, no matter where you are in the country. All right.
Right.
So 2 things that you really want people to get from your show.
Well, 2 things I really want people to get from Life in the Tax Lane is, number 1, answers to questions that they have and they don't know who to ask, because people give you good advice, they mean it, right? But it may not be the right advice for your situation. So you need to be able to get that trusted information from a tax professional, right? But I think the biggest thing for me is that taxes don't have to be boring, right? Taxes don't have to be archaic. It's something that interconnects with everything we do every day. And it's a great way to be able to understand taxes in a totally different perspective.
Exactly. That's a fantastic thing. I know, thinking about taxes, most people are like, ugh, really? But there are professionals that do that. They're lawyers, engineers, doctors. It's a profession. So there are people who are designed and built and have the grace and have the knowledge to be able to help you with that. So don't get overwhelmed by the paperwork. Don't get overwhelmed by the situation.
Definitely come and see a tax professional.
Exactly. Give us your website one more time.
www.syndicatetax.net. And I want to let everybody know that, this September, we're offering free basic income tax course training, where for 2 days a week, you can come by our West End location and you can learn a valuable skill that you can use to do your own taxes, maybe create a side hustle for yourself, but it's just a really good way to get the best understanding, right?
Excellent. That's fantastic. And if you're not in the Louisville area or the West End, be sure and reach out via the website, because I'm quite sure she'll offer some of that training on Zoom and online, correct?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, I just gave you another job, didn't I?
It's okay.
Wonderful. So reach out. Life in the Tax Lane. I always think about that rock and roll song, Life in the Fast Lane. So
right?
Life in the Tax Lane.
It's a good play on words.
Please listen in on Wednesdays at noon to Life in the Tax Lane. Keep your taxes and all those questions in order. So we don't need audits and all that good stuff. Get the information you need to keep your money and your taxes in order. All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Breyer.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So we're gonna head to the after church experience with the Lewises. Good evening, sir and madam. How are you all doing?
Doing good.
Doing well. How are you?
Good. Excellent. Doing well. So please introduce yourselves. Tell us where you're from. Tell us where people can find your information about your ministry and your show and all that good stuff.
Good evening, everyone. We are Robert and Charlize Lewis of Robert and Charlize Lewis Ministries, home of the After Church Experience. So if you are looking for us, you can find us pretty much on all social media at the After Church Experience. Also, you can find me at Charlize B. Lewis on also any social media. Robert's a little bit more incognito. But we are from Lexington, Kentucky.
And awesome. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yes. We have a company that has 3 branches, Robert and Charlize Lewis Ministries. And the first branch is ministry, the second is outreach, and the third is publications.
Wow, that is fantastic. So tell us 1 or 2 things about what you want people to get for the after church experience, because that's a little bit different. Thinking about the after church experience.
Right.
I like that. Tell us about that.
Well, Dr. Rushton, we understand that life's biggest challenges, they happen outside the 4 walls of the church. So, our hope is that through our testimonies and through our witness and things that we've experienced both individually and collectively, that people would be encouraged and inspired and know that God is with us every step we take. Every move we make, God is with us. And we want people to be encouraged and inspired and know that, things happen, but God is still in the midst of everything, and He will bring us through. That's one thing. The other thing is just we want to spread love. We want to spread the love. He said, "By this, you will know that they will know that you are my disciples." So, just be an encouragement, sowing seeds of encouragement to help people want to know more about the God that we serve. So. That's the after church experience. It's not what happens in church, it's what happens after church. And when we experience those challenges after church, we know that God is still with us everywhere we go. So
that has blessed me. I'll tell you that, because, I think with so much turning on the news, you want to keep up with the news that's going on, but some of it is so depressing. You're just like, okay, I'm good. I just need a little of it. And what's the weather outside? And then I can move on because it's just so impressing. But knowing that there is a place to be able to get that encouragement heard every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on envision-radio.com is really will be helpful, because that after church experience, that's rough. We haven't been talking about, oh, we gotta come in that building. Oh yeah. But honey, it's that after church experience that is really will test you. Whatever you had in church, you'll be tested as soon as you after church experience. So we're so glad that you're a part of envision-radio.com family. And Jonelle Ragland says she loves it. Yay!
My homegirl.
Yeah, you talking about love and encouragement, and woo, we need a whole lot of that. Whole lot of more of that. So tell me how we can find materials that go along with that love and encouragement.
So most of everything we do is hosted on our website, which is www.rnclewisministries.com. You can find that. And we also have a book that's available out there on Amazon. It's called From the Test to the Testimony. It was our very first publication, and it's an anthology of women's faith stories. So I was able to get 6 women writers to talk about their journeys in faith. And that was our very first book. And then after that, which was kind of accidental, but I guess when you're in your faith, God does all things intentionally.
Ooh, don't he do it?
Yes. So we started to assist other people in self-publishing and creating what I would say beyond the book, and creating brands that really speak to the heart of who they are and their faith. That's what we did.
Definitely. That is wonderful.
And I do work with other clients. I'm an editor, of course, so I added a little bit of everything, including dissertations. It seemed to become my thing. But Robert is also an awesome media producer. So you'll also see some of our promo videos, and he does all of those in our house. Let me say that, in our house.
No, you just supposed to say in-house. But that's wonderful because video is king. Video and the content and having the books and having the video along with it is just phenomenal and wonderful. And it's a wonderful thing. So RN, no AND.
No, RAND. RAND.
AND. Okay,
yes,
RNC. Gotcha.
Now you got my country thing coming out from for sales. And
we can tell girls. We allow RANDCministries.com, correct?
rnclewisministries.com.
Great. Please reach out. There is a plethora of materials, resources. Reach out to them for services, whatever they can assist you with, which is a lot. They can help you there, as well as encourage you and love you to God. On Sunday morning on envision-radio.com at the After Church Experience. We thank you and we appreciate that. Thank you for that, having that heart to love and support and encourage people. That is so needed during this time and all times, really, because by this shall know that you are my disciples if you love God first, and the second is likened to the first. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. You all be blessed, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wonderful. The After Church Experience. Oh my goodness. And we're headed next to we're headed next to Pastor Savaskia Bray Pope. And hold on, let me unmute you. How are you, Lev? How are you? Are you doing well?
Well, hello, love. I'm doing wonderful, Queen.
Good. Awesome. Please and thank you. Introduce yourself. You're gorgeous as always. Introduce yourself to the community and everybody who's listening, and even those that are going to be on the replay. Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from and how people can find you on social media and your website.
All right. Well, I am Savaskia Bray Pope, also known as Pastor Pope. I am from Louisville, Kentucky. And I am the host of Credit Conversations on Envision Radio at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. You can follow me on Instagram at my name. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on Facebook. I have not mastered Twitter yet, but all of those platforms. And you can also come to my website, which is my name, savaskia.com. And that's an easy way to get me there. So thank you.
No problem. Yes. Savasky is a very unique name. That's beautiful. And believe you me, we all know you and love you and appreciate you. So tell us two things that you really want us to get from Credit Conversations.
Well, I think one of the things is letting people understand that credit is your asset. You know, we want people to leverage their wealth, build wealth, and understanding that credit is the gateway and the key for them to be able to do that. We also want others to be educated, right? We don't want them to be illiterate to financial education. Because guess what happens? That causes unnecessary stress on your finances, your personal decisions in life in general. You know, money affects how we choose what we do and how we're able to live and work and play. Anything from food to what you buy for your children, you know, the place that you live is affected by your financial health. And so it's all about financial wellness. It's about financial being and creating that platform to have those tough conversations because credit is sometimes scares people when they hear the word credit, right? It creates a fear in there. And so these conversations, we want to be able to inspire them, educate them, restore them, put them in a safe space where they can hear conversations, hear testimonies of people, how they have succeeded through taking that step, one step at a time, but we're there to help you.
Exactly. And
Mhm.
I believe the younger the better. I probably I kind of kicked myself because I said, you know, it was in the safety of my parents' home, so I really wasn't thinking about it until bam,
Right.
I'm 21 and I'm out on my own going, what in the world was I thinking? So
Yeah.
I highly recommend that you have even your teenagers listening and all that so they can understand the value of money. It's not just to spend. You're gonna have to know how to manage the money when you, especially when after that first job, you got to figure out how you're gonna manage it. My tithes, my
Uh,
savings, my all that, and how that is gonna affect your credit long term. And it's gonna be those conversations are hard, but they're definitely
but they're
absolutely
needed.
necessary. They're absolutely necessary. So tell
Absolutely.
us materials and any services, any materials that people can and have from you, or any products or services that they can benefit from
Okay.
Credit Conversations outside the show on Saturdays.
Sure. So I am also a financial literacy credit coach as well as a business coach. So I will do one-on-one sessions. I also am available for speaking engagements to come into nonprofits, for-profit churches to hold sessions. Of course, right now we can do those on Zoom if necessary. We have a whole total financial wellness plan that we're able to help our clients, no matter where they are in their walk of life. It doesn't matter demographic or zip code. We're able to touch you on any level. And it's not restricted to Kentucky. I can reach all over the world, all over the United States, Guam, and Puerto Rico to reach out. So this is an international, global business that I have. I also have, I want to raise up, is my new recent book called Credit Champion. I'm so proud. This has a, yes, this is a financial workbook. It's a practical guide to leveraging your wealth and increasing your purchasing power. And that's available on Amazon.com. And I do a lot of sharing in that book as a model on the Credit Conversations show on Saturday morning.
That's wonderful. So you need to
Yes.
get the workbook and then listen to the show and then get to the page in the book so you can actually put the work in, do the work so that you can get the most out of it and get your
Absolutely.
credit back together and all that good stuff. So give us your website one more time.
It is savaskia.com. And this fall in October, we're going to be offering a 4-week cohort for those who purchase this book and to take them through the cohort and training
Oh,
to become
wow.
that credit champion.
Oh,
So,
wow.
early
So be sure and follow you so they'll know
follow
exactly.
me when that's available.
Get the book and then determine when. Do you have a specific night of the week, or is it going to be ongoing, or
It's going to be ongoing.
Okay.
Ongoing.
All right. Wonderful.
If they go into the website and sign up to be on the Credit Champion cohort group, we'll get back with them. Just go and put your information in the website.
Excellent, excellent. Now, so for those of you who are listening and who are not watching and who do not have access to watch the video of the replay, it is syvoskia.com. That's syvoskia.com, savaskia.com. Now, I'm going to bring all the other hosts back on.
Okay.
And if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat and put it in the comments. I don't see any comments right here at this moment, but I do want to encourage you to share, be able to tag other people in this video. We're on Facebook as well as we're on YouTube Live too as well. So follow these hosts, listen to envision-radio.com all week long where Praise Meets Talk. There are nearly 30 shows and 30 programs that are throughout the week. These are just a few of the hosts that we wanted to bring you and introduce you to them and reconnect with you so that you can follow them and continue to be blessed by their information, blessed by what they have to offer, blessed by their ministries, their personalities, and everything that God has placed in their heart and their life to do. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being on with us this evening.
Thank you.
I'm Dr. Julia Royston, super excited about all God is about to do in all of our lives, and especially on envision-radio.com, where praise meets talk. You all be blessed and have a great day.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you.